we have got the first annual Turkey Awards. It's a special evening. With your co-hosts. I'm Snow, short for Snowflake, and we got MJ here as always.
Hey, how you doing? Doing our first award show.
Are you ready to give out these prestigious awards?
Yeah, we're all dressed up too.
In our awards show best.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm wearing Prada because the devil wears Prada.
Prada. I have no idea what I'm wearing. It just looks good. Okay. All right. So, first annual Turkey Awards going down.
Oh, wait. I see a note before we start the Turkey Awards.
Yeah.
Because he is not a turkey, so...
No, he's not turkey.
Update.
This one's dedicated to Mark Niski, one of our friends who is in the hospital, and he's on a ventilator with COVID.
And has there been, like, any updates on if he's getting better, or?
There's not. I haven't heard anything. It could take days, weeks, but
right.
The prognosis when you're on a ventilator is never good.
I know, but some people do okay too. So that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark was gonna do the podcast at some point. Back when they did the George Floyd protest, I'd interviewed him down there, but the interview didn't come out good because it was so windy down there, and so.
Oh yeah, the Black Lives Matter protest.
Yeah. So Mark, get better, okay? And now we'll get into this. Number 10. Do you want to open the envelope on that
I
one?
will. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go. All right.
And the winner is online dating.
Online dating.
It's the Turkey Award.
Yeah.
Okay, so online dating is fun. I do it. I like it when you don't, because you're good if you don't take things too seriously or whatnot. But then every once in a while, there's a lot of creeps out there too.
What experience have you had with that?
Okay, so recently I had a date, and it was an okay date, didn't really feel things that much, And then dude's like hounding me, like, when are we going to go stay at that place? I gave you the information for the hot springs, these hot springs that are in, like, Nevada, right? Because I was telling him before how I had gone for the election, I had gone to the hot springs. And I'm, like, thinking, oh, you gave those to me for, like, both of us to go? Like, I thought you were just passing the info on to me. I didn't think I had to get back to you, blah, 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 And so I told him, I was like, dude, I met you, like, one day for, like, an hour. We had like an hour-long date. Wasn't a bad date. Wasn't a great date. Okay, he bought me a cheeseburger at In-N-Out Burger.
Fancy.
I know. Like, so I guess that some gentlemen think that, if they, I don't know, grab you like a $5 coffee, they are entitled to a piece of ass or something. Because he's like, when are we going and staying at the hot springs together? And I was like, I'm not comfortable staying overnight with you. So he just like flew off the handle. Oh, this is a huge waste of my time, blah, 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 blah. And I go, I guess so. I'm like, I know, right? Because, like, I want to date other guys. Like, that's why I'm on dating. Like, I'd like to find... Isn't the goal for everyone to find, like, the best person for themselves? Like, wouldn't you want that for the other person, too? You're like, hey, I wish you the best, blah, blah, blah. So, after all that... I get sent a dick pic after
Oh, jeez.
And so I just went ahead and blocked him, but I wanted to be like, the dick's not bad. I mean, it's like too bad there's all of the rest of it attached to it. I mean, I have no problem with the dick, but like, the rest of it, no, thank you. Like that's the part that's what you don't get, dude. Okay.
I've gotten pictures from people that I haven't met yet, which is kind of always weird.
Nudie pics?
Yeah, it's like, that easy?
Whoa, maybe like ladies send them more than guys. I mean, because there's not a ton of guys who do that. Like,
really? I thought.
And I think he was doing it like as, look what you're missing out on. I'm like thinking, dude, there are plenty of guys out there with dicks. I mean, what are you trying to prove here? Doesn't every guy have a dick?
How do you know it's even his? You know, what if you just found a good one, like a Dirk Diggler picture?
Found a really good dick on there. Right? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like,
oh, it's a necessary evil, though, especially in these times, because you can't really go out to meet people anymore.
I know.
Yeah, it's really
well,
hard.
you can. I mean, you can do the whole safe thing where you wear masks and whatnot. And
when's the last time somebody came up to you somewhere and just said, "Hey, you want to go get coffee or something?"
Well, no, they don't. I don't really. Well, in this town, I don't really date all that much.
Yeah, but when's the last time? It's been years since I've met somebody and asked them out. Like you see them in a bar or something, and you ask them out. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I don't really get out. I don't know. I don't go out that much in town either. Even when it's not COVID. Like, every once in a while I go out, but...
Do you remember when online dating was, like, weird? Like, if you had to tell your parents, where did you meet? Online, they'd be like...
Everybody was always so embarrassed. Well,
Yeah.
Everyone was always so embarrassed about talking about online dating, and I'm like, I like online dating. I'd rather... seriously, like, I want a Vegas boyfriend. I need to get out of here and go to a state where people are doing things safer, Like, I feel more comfortable doing things in the state of Nevada because they're not anti-mask here. I mean, and I should clarify, not everyone here is anti-mask, but we've got a huge population of them, and they won. Hey, they won with the last council meeting. The idiots are taking over. I mean, They won. They got their way, even though we had more emails on our side.
Yeah. Well, good luck on the online dating thing.
Yeah.
See how it goes. God,
you just can't take it seriously. You got to just have fun with it.
Dating in general just blows sometimes, though.
It is, but it's like also... I mean, it's kind of fun, too. It depends. Like, if you have super high expectations... I'm telling you, you're probably going to be disappointed. Okay.
Living in Kingman, guys, set the bar low, really low.
Right? Wasn't it like Mad TV that did the thing? Lowered expectations. It was a commercial for dating.
All right, let's get to the next one here.
Okay.
I'll open this envelope here.
Okay.
We have to seal the envelope, so we're not.
I know. We're professionals.
We should do that Johnny Carson thing where you hold it to your head and like guess what it is.
They're even gold lined on the inside. Very fancy.
All right. Get this out of here and. All right. The next one is Great American Pizza.
MAGA pizza.
MAGA pizza. I gotta play you something here. This is from the they had the Trump "Don't Steal Our Election" or whatever they called it.
Recounts are in order.
Recounts are in order. Aaron. Well, that wasn't Aaron. All right, Aaron went down and got this audio for us. And you pull this up and. Oh, no, that was your phone. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Try this again. All right, here we go. All right, and this is the owner of Great American Pizza.
They asked me to speak a little bit today just about our freedoms, about how important it is not only just the presidential election that we're going through right now, and we all need to be praying for President Trump to win. I believe we did win. I believe that we are under attack by these people that want to destroy our country. They've been taught that, just so you guys know. This is coming right out of our colleges, right out of our schools. They don't teach our kids anything in there about how great America is. It's so great. I was able to go in the middle of nowhere and start a pizza place and become successful at it. That's how good America is, just so you know. Okay, and I would not have opened that place if Trump didn't win. I would have just kept my money somewhere else. But that's how freedom works. That's when you leave us people alone as Americans and you let us go out there and just work and take care of our communities, we're good at it. It's what we do. It's the American way, you know. And so here we go out there and start the pizza place. We meet all you great folks. And of course, we're a little bit on the right side, I would say, the political side. You know, we have a 40-foot Trump sign at our place, at our house, and we're not ashamed of our president. I'm not ashamed of anything that this man stands for, and I stand with him 100%.
Even the racist part?
This man
like,
is a genius, and this fight is not over. Okay? See? So when you go home at night, you lay down and you think, man, our guy that's running this country is a stud. This guy knows what he's doing.
Okay,
Excuse me.
You had something to say there?
He's a stud. It's like, how bad do you want to fuck Trump right now, sir?
Yeah.
And that's why they're called Trump pumpers.
I hope he washes his hands before he goes back and makes some pizza after that.
God, no kidding. Fucking, we all like to have a circle jerk before every opening when we jerk off to our god, Donald Trump.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
We're going to beat this mess. We are under attack, and it's time for us people, we the people. I can't do crap by myself, but I tell you what, the 2 weeks that we shut down just to figure out our little spot that we're in, I found the love amazing. I could not believe how much you guys love our place and how much we love you guys. We're just so, it's so flattering, and I don't know how to feel about it sometimes. But it is a great feeling. And I just want you guys to know that dream is still alive in America right now. But we the people, it's up to us. When they get out of line, any of...
Okay, this is the point I wanted to make. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked before in the whole circle jerk thing. When this guy sat there and said, I am 100% all the things that he does. Okay, so then can I ask him, then you're okay with all the racism stuff. You're okay with the kids in cages. You're okay with the racist things that he does. Because you're saying you're 100%, and they always try to say, oh, I'm not like that. I don't hate anyone. Bullshit. You like that he hates the same people that you hate.
Well, that's the racism coming out.
I know.
They
need to just admit it, though. I'm so sick and tired of them lying all the time. No, I just like his policies. His fucking policies are racist.
Well, fortunately, we only have about another 6 weeks or so left of this.
Yay!
7 weeks.
I know, I was just getting a little fired up because I feel like I'm literally talking shit to this guy. Like I get to talk shit.
All right, let's see what else he has to say.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it's at in your government. It can be local government. It can be higher government. It can be the swamp in D.C. It is up to us, we the people, to come together, lift our voices, and remove these people from office when that happens. You know, I don't know any other way to explain it except if you opened your own business, let's just say you guys opened your own business. Maybe some of the politicians ought to open a business, right? And let those guys make a payroll. Let them pay a paycheck. You know, they walk in and they say, well, we're in this together. Really? How many of them missed a paycheck? Any of them? None of them. Anybody know any official that missed a paycheck? Let me know. So they're in it. Trump donates his paycheck. You know, I'm in the fight for the Constitution. This is what I live by right here. This is what Trump lives by right here. This is a constitutional battle that we're in right now, you guys. And it's more than just constitutional. This is a spirit battle as well. There's evil in our country that wants to destroy our country. We've done more for the world than anybody in the world.
These people
we are the best.
Fucking dangerous.
We will always be the best.
Because they think they have Jesus behind them too.
The country's better than our pizza. How about that? All right. That's how good it is. I don't understand how people could be so against our country, but they are. All right? So let's recognize what it is. This is truly evil that wants to take over. They will do whatever. Evil. They will say whatever. They will steal if they have to. They're proving it right now. Okay? They're proving it to all of us how dirty they are. I mean, you see it at every level, and it's disgusting. If we don't fix this mess, America's not going to believe in elections anymore, right? We don't want to go that direction. I don't want to go that direction. I want to believe in our democracy. I want to believe in our people. I believe in all of you guys. I mean, I feed almost everybody standing out there. It's amazing. Just so you know.
See Jesus?
It's really amazing. So thank you for having me speak.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I love you guys. I don't know what else to say. I love you guys.
Well, we don't love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you. Keep the American.
Dude, I needed a press pass that day, so I could have been like, why'd you close then? If that's your main objective is like making peace. You chose to fucking close, asshole. No one closed you down. You said that you had too much, you couldn't work with a mask on. When everybody else, I work with a fucking mask on. Lots of people, doctors always work with fucking masks on.
Yeah, fucking ugly. And if the election was stolen, if the election was truly stolen, we would have taken the Senate.
Right. We wouldn't have lost House seats, you dumb fucking idiot. Wouldn't we have, if the election was stolen, wouldn't we have made damn sure and well that both Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell didn't get their jobs back? Wouldn't we have done that if we were some crafty ass motherfuckers? Wouldn't we have done that? Would we have just stopped at Trump? No.
What do you think they're gonna do with all that Trump shit out there? All that, all the tacky shit that they sell outside that's made in China. Counterfeit Trump stuff and the Trump pizza.
Fucking decorate their house with it. I see them still with their goddamn stickers and shirts and hats and everything for like years and years to come. They're not gonna let this die. Fuck, I hope that that next election cycle, go ahead and write his name in if he isn't running. Go ahead, please do it. Write his name in.
Well, he's gonna be like... God,
anything to take votes away from those stupid idiots.
How old is he now? Like Trump, do you know?
74 or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing.
He would just be Biden's age. But in the shape that he's in, there's no way he's going to be around.
Living on I mean, look, we had another president who lived off of a McDonald's type diet. He ended up having to go vegan. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Bill Clinton. He is now...
Bill Clinton's a vegan?
He is a vegan.
I did not know
But
that.
he's not... Okay, so he's not like a super strict vegan. Like, he's kind of like a vegan like I am. Like, he's better than me. Like, I pretty much do vegan Monday through Friday, but I like do whatever I want on the weekends. But he's a vegan that, he's vegan predominantly, but he did say that every once in a while he does eat fish because he likes fish.
Okay.
So, but for the most part, because he had like heart issues. I think he had a heart attack, didn't he?
Not that I remember.
I can't remember exactly what his heart issue was, but yeah, it's...
Heart issue was probably being married to Hillary.
Hey, we're not supposed to... Hey, Hillary's got to be having a great year, though.
Oh, yeah, she's got to be so ecstatic.
She's got to be like, thank God, at least.
I wonder if Hillary's going to get a position in the cabinet.
That would be good. Also, I would like to say that I actually agree with the Trump humpers on one thing. Please go ahead with your recounts. Go ahead, do all that stuff. I'm fine with all the recounts they want to do. I'm fine with all of it because I personally like seeing Donald Trump lose like 5 or 6 times. So go ahead. Keep it up. Keep doing it because he's going to keep losing. Joe Biden has over 80 million votes, the most that any president has ever had in the history of the United States.
Well, to be fair, Trump also has more votes than any winner of an election.
I get that, but still, he's still got his ass kicked.
Hey, the promising thing about that is people got up off their asses and voted. No matter what side you're on. So
yes, vote.
That was a good thing. That's not a turkey award. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
I've got the envelope right here.
Go ahead. All right, and it is.
And the winner for The 8th place turkey award goes to Pilgrims.
Yeah, the Pilgrims.
Yeah, fuck the Pilgrims.
Yeah, they gave us this holiday, but they did it. The Indians had their harvest. They had all the vegetables. The Indians brought the turkey. What did the Pilgrims bring? Anthrax blankets and
Murder,
and
STDs, right?
I know. Can you imagine going to somebody's house, like say somebody invited you over for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, and you just went in and just murdered them after and took their house?
Or you just said, "Hey, sorry, we live here. Get out.
Yeah.
This is our place now." I know, and it sucks because, like, I think technically I am a pilgrim, but
Oh, no.
well, on my dad's side, we came over on the Mayflower,
Oh, really?
and I was like, when he told me that, I was like, yeah, I have an uncle. Okay, I keep sidetracking, but I have an uncle who's way into the ancestry thing, so he goes to these conventions and all this stuff. So he found out all these people were related to too. But yeah, he's like, yeah, we came over on the Mayflower. We come from the Warren family. So this guy Warren had like 17 kids. Dude was busy.
As in Elizabeth
We
Warren?
come from one of them. Well, is Warren her married name? Because she's not on the list.
I think Warren's
She's not on the
married.
list of who I'm related to.
Huh.
But yeah. So when my dad told me that, he's like, "Yeah, our family came over on the Mayflower." I'm like, "Dad, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't want to hear another word. I don't want to hear about how our family owned slaves. You can just stop."
Your family owned slaves?
No, I don't know for a fact that they did, but because I was like, I don't even want to know if they did. I don't want to know. And then your parents are like, "Well, that was what they did back then." I'm like, I don't care. I don't need to hear about it. Like, it's not something that I need to know. I'm like,
Yeah, I need to do that ancestry thing on me and see who I'm related to.
okay, so you want to know some of the people I am related to?
We could be related. We're both Johnsons.
We could, and a lot of my family is from the Massachusetts area. Like, they're all still, a lot of the cousins and everything are all still up in that area. But, so I'm related to FDR, Ulysses S. Grant,
Go on.
Alan Shepard, the astronaut,
Okay.
Richard Gere.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're all in the, and then my dad found out a bunch of new ones, like Amelia Earhart, John Cena.
John
the wrestler.
Cena.
Yeah, the wrestler.
Yeah, John Cena lived a couple towns over from me. Well, that's where he's from.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm related to him.
More
And
sure.
then every family like has its black sheep like person that's not so cool, and ours is Sarah Palin.
Oh. Yeah, but you could go visit her. You can see Russia from her house.
I know. Can I come visit you and see Alaska and Russia at the same time?
Does she
Kill two
still live
birds
up
with
there?
one stone.
Whatever happened to her?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Guess it's time to get to the next one.
I don't care about that cousin.
All right. Hand me that envelope. All right. One more.
Here you are.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Didn't get it all the way. Oh, this is going to be trouble.
Gosh,
I
that
got
one
it.
just is ripping
Got it.
all apart.
All right. Well, speaking of falling all apart, this one is the anti-maskers.
Yes, they
Yeah.
definitely are turkeys.
Yeah.
Every single each one of you.
Yeah, and that starts all the way at the top to Vice Karen
Karen Weiss
and our representative Karen
and
Cobb.
Karen Cobb. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of ironic that.
Thank you for starting the shit storm. That almost sounds like a turkey, huh? But it's a robot.
Yeah, so it's ironic that the COVID numbers had gone down in this area as soon as the mask mandate had come out from Mayor Miles. And what was it, a month or so, a little bit more, that it got rescinded, and the numbers have skyrocketed. And you still have a lot of people in this area, and all areas all over the United States that still don't believe in the, wearing masks, and it's just ridiculous at this point. And we're getting exactly what we thought would happen. Numbers are getting out of control. I know several people who were awaiting COVID tests, actual friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Found out one is okay, but still waiting test results on some of our other friends out there. Oh, God. So, I don't know. Hey, science. Who cares about science, right?
I do. I love science.
So, moving on to the next one. If you're ready.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, hold on one sec. I've got. And the number 6 Turkey Award goes to.
Narcissus. Oh boy, we probably have a lot to say about this one.
I am glad that they got number 6 because they always think they're 10s, right, folks? Yeah. I mean, so a 6, being called a 6 is a total fucking slap in the face. Dun, dun. But y'all deserve it.
Yeah, I wasn't really familiar with a whole lot with Narcissist until, we have one of our friends that, constantly posts about them on her Facebook page.
Yeah. Which they are terrible people. I mean, they're funny, they're charming, they're smart people, they're creative, they're all that, but they literally do not give a shit about anyone but themselves. They're not capable of doing that, so they only truly give a fuck about themselves. That's why you have to stay away from them. Right. I mean, but they're charming as fuck. They're
why do narcissists
typically good looking folks too, so
why do narcissists like to keep people in relationships even though the other person might want to get out of it?
I think it's specifically for their own ego. Like, it does something for them. Like, because I think that narcissists truly deep down are very insecure people. That they're very, that's why they need so much. That's why they need, so much reassurance that they're, the greatest. That, that they're people who deeply lack things. Like, take a look at our president he is a fucking narcissist to a T.
Well, that's uber narcissist.
Right. But he constantly needs reassurance. That's why he's going out during these shitty ass times and still holding rallies, because he doesn't give a fuck about any of those people out there. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If those people were on fire, he would not whip out his dick and piss on them to put them out. He would not fucking do it. He would let them burn, and he would be totally happy with that. That's what they don't get. Yet they love this guy. They fucking love the shit out of him. But he needs that. He needs all that reassurance to feel loved, because typically narcissists are people who were not loved. And so they're constantly seeking that. So they've kind of it's almost like they've invented how great they are because they've always felt so shitty about themselves. They're really sad people. I mean, it's really sad when you think about it. But I don't know if you can help them. A person who's been a narcissist for all those years, like Trump's in his 70s, I don't think there's any helping someone like that.
Right, and why do you think narcissists kind of prey on empathetic people?
Because empathetic people feel bad about other people. The empathetic people feel bad about folks that they've never even met. They feel sorry for people. So that's why empathists and narcissists are such a great match. Is one of the people is sitting there feeling bad for the other person, but then eventually the empathist is like, what the fuck am I getting out of this? Like, I've got someone who treats me like shit. Typically, narcissists will sit there. They have no problem with like putting you down and embarrassing you in front of other people either. I mean, I've dated them too, so I've got some experience with these types of guys. But yeah, they're all about themselves. That's what you need to know. You just need to keep thinking that this person does not give a fuck about me. They never will give a fuck about me. They're not going to ever give a fuck about me. I can beg them and beg them and beg them, and they're not going to care about me. They're going to constantly only fucking love themselves and ever be in love with themselves. So if you want to deal with that, then great. Then you're a fucking strong person and you deserve a medal.
I think we could do a whole show on this at some point. I mean, we probably will at some point soon.
Right?
Do an entire episode because, God.
Dedicated to the narcissist.
God.
It's a love fest for them.
Yeah. We don't really tell personal stories here, but we can get creative and talk our way around it.
And here's the thing. Like, that's what I'd like to also stop myself on. I would love to contribute for the narcissist show. I will not be talking about any of my personal stories because guess what? That's what they want. And bitch, you weren't that fucking great anyways. And I used to always tell you that to try to knock you down a peg or two to get you to be a normal fucking person. But yeah.
Let's get a narcissist on and debate him.
Let me tell you why you're not fucking great, okay? And then you can argue why you think you're so great. And we'll let the audience decide. Have we gotten our email address yet?
but then that would be a great episode, and the narcissist would be like, "See, it was great."
See, the people love me.
Yeah, they
no,
love me.
all the email was like about how crappy you people are.
Oh, jeez. All right. I think probably almost everybody on this list is a narcissist at some point. All right, next envelope.
Number 5.
Okay. Oh, man. I used to admire this guy back at 9/11, when that happened, when he was America's mayor. He did a terrific job at the time, but he had a sleazy past, too, with his marriages and stuff. We are talking about America's mayor and Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani, and Just for Men hair spokesman Rudy Giuliani.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was something.
How bad is it that you lie so bad that your hair dye tries to run away?
Why didn't they put him under a dryer to make sure that shit was like cooked in before they sent him out there?
I know.
Why didn't you give him a shampoo set?
Don't they read the instructions? You're supposed to let that shit sit in for a little while before you go into those hot lights and talk.
We just put it in his hair and sent him out there.
Or maybe it was just the crap leaking out of his ears.
Yeah, or like motor oil. It kind of looked like that.
Yeah, and God, he was saying that. Who was it? They're saying like a bunch of the votes got transferred over to Spain, and Spain changed the votes to Biden and sent them back over.
My favorite thing that Mr. Giuliani said was when he's all, when I went to bed, he was ahead in all these states. And then I wake up and he lost. Like, hello, dumb fuck. The election was that day, so they had to go in and count all the mail-in ballots that had already been sent in, you stupid idiot. This guy, you're a lawyer and you don't know how an election works?
And why? Why is it in the sequel to Borat, in that scene at the end, how come we're not still talking about that?
You know what? I almost felt like after he gave his reaction of it, or his excuse, like he was just adjusting his pants. Like, I mean, I heard that excuse before the movie came out, before I had watched the movie, not before the movie came out, but so then I watched it and I'm like, yeah, when they get to that scene, I mean, this is going to sound kind of disgusting, but like, Sasha shouldn't have busted into the room that quickly. And like his spiel was so funny where
right.
he's like, Rudy, she's too old for you, or she's only 15, she's too old for you. But he should have waited a little bit longer. I mean, to really, because like the way they had it was like, okay, like he could play it off like that. I mean, I didn't buy it, but the idiots are going to be like, yeah, well, people do that, but if they really would have, because I'm thinking he would have got more stupid and like taken his pants down or something. They should have like let it go on for a little bit. Because, I mean, it was a production. Like the girl was protected and everything. Nothing was going to happen, but...
And wouldn't he have to sign off on that? Like,
that's what I thought too. I thought
to be in the movie, you would have to sign a waiver, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or I thought they either like blurred you out or they couldn't use it for the movie.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's almost as odd as, adjusting your pants from the inside.
I know. And who the fuck has to lay down on a hotel bed to adjust their pants like that? I mean, well, I don't have a dick, so do you have to lay down to adjust your pants like that? Do you have to do that?
No.
Okay. I mean, I always see guys walking around and they just do it anytime. They're like, you can tell them, dude. Like sometimes they'll do it like with their ass, like they're doing it.
Well, if he has little dick syndrome, maybe he does have to lie down to try to...
Maybe it got stuck somewhere.
Yeah. Why, if you have a little dick, why do you have to adjust it, though?
I know. Wouldn't it just... I don't know. Maybe it gets stuck, though, with, like, the sweat and bat winging down there and all that.
All right. And if you haven't seen it, the Borat sequel is on Amazon Prime. Check it out. You'll know what we're talking about.
Right.
Okay, Rudy. Okay. I guess we're down to the next one.
Number 4. Okay. Oh. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Totally deserving of a turkey award.
Okay.
It would be the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell. Or as I like to call him, Bitch McChinless. Motherfucker doesn't know how to do a job. Okay, remember when we had MAGA guy on?
Yeah. Like,
I would like to ask him if I was there. I'd be like, so do you have employees that just stand around and look at the pizzas and like don't do any work? Because you guys keep voting for somebody like Mitch McConnell who lets like, what does he have? Like, AOC said how he has like over 400 bills sitting on his desk that have all been approved by the House, and they sit on the Grim Reaper. That's his name, which he's proud of, by the way, folks. Sit on his desk to fucking die, because he ain't touching them. Like, I got myself so mad about this one, like I can barely talk sometimes, because no, we have people in this country who are really suffering. We have workers, we have people who can't go back to their jobs. They can't do their job outside of the home. They're suffering. They need these CARES packages passed. And this bitch won't pass them, isn't doing it, but he has no problem calling Congress to come in the midst of the pandemic to pass his stupid fucking conservative judges to get them passed through the lower courts.
Right. And that is the same Mitch McConnell who blocked Obama's Supreme Court choice a year before the election, almost a year.
And shoved through ACB.
Won about 15 days before the election.
Right. Fuck you, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you are a turkey.
And so the numbers are like, there's about 40 million people facing imminent eviction right now during the cold weather and the holiday season. There's about 26 million people, or probably even more, that will go hungry on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there's people who don't know where their next meal are coming from.
Yeah.
And you have the balls to just be like, we don't care. I don't know how this doesn't tell Americans that there are people in there And why is it always Republicans who do not give a fuck? And then they'll sit there and say they're both the same parties. Go fuck yourself. Tell me who the Democrats are who are letting bills sit on their desk to die. And I'll fucking work my toughest and my damnest to get them voted out.
You know,
Tell me.
That's kind of strange how we were just talking about narcissists. And God, it's like Republicans are mostly narcissistic and Democrats are mostly empathetic.
Right.
I mean, that's...
And there are some who can be either or. We're not just picking on Republicans. And hey, I've said my fair share about shit like fucking Chuck Schumer takes money from Aetna. So, fuck off too. Like there are some equals there, but there are also, when it comes down to it, who's trying to help the American people? It sure as fuck ain't Republicans. They're trying to help businesses not pay taxes.
Okay, well, we're down to number 3.
Number three. Whoa, that was a big one.
Yeah, well, because this is a big one. We have Mitch McConnell's chin at number 3.
How appropriate.
Yeah, because it kind of looks like that thing
It looks like a turkey. Yeah, that hangy down thingy. You're gonna like, Mitch, why don't you go in and get some Kybella? You just get that injected and it's supposed to smooth out the fat under there, bud.
We're like a turtle.
His face more looks like a turtle. Well, yeah, then the neck, like it looks like that's where, how like the turtle sucks its head back in and then it has like all those wrinkle things down there because it's got to hide. That's what he does. He hides so he doesn't have to work for the American people.
Oh, shit. Can you get that shit circumcised?
Yeah, like a little nip tuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the turkeys don't really like the comparison to Mitch McConnell's chin.
They're pissed.
We spared no expense with these envelopes and having the turkeys here in the studio.
Yeah, and the turtles are like, fuck you, he's a turtle, we're turkeys, fuck off. We don't like it.
Okay.
All right,
we're down to number 2.
Number two. Right. I have the honor.
Okay. And number 2 is...
our loser in chief, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump, because coming in second place after recount is where
he should be.
And he lost the popular vote the last time, came in second place.
You're a big old pile of number 2, sir.
Number 2.
And I can't wait for January 20th at noon.
And you wouldn't be number 2 if it wasn't for your daddy giving you money that you just...
oh, you know what? I think he was also like the number 2 son, too. Oh, burn.
Oh.
Because I think they actually preferred Fred Trump. But yeah.
Oh, poor Donald.
Poor Donald. You'll always be a number 2.
Yeah. He's a number 2. Big old steaming pile of number 2. Okay. Enough about that asshole. God, we weren't going to talk about him anymore.
Okay.
All right. And number 1 on our turkey list for 2020. Oh, and it is.
I'm so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat.
The turkeys are excited too. It is COVID.
Aptly so. It's very, very appropriate that COVID is number 1 because COVID sucks, the big one.
COVID.
Actually, I like turkeys more than I like COVID.
Wait, you don't like turkeys?
No, I like turkeys more than yeah.
Well, of course, we all like turkeys.
I mean,
yeah, there's gonna be big helpings of not only turkey being served this Thanksgiving holiday.
Oh, when we're talking about eating turkey, though, I like a fried turkey. But Thanksgiving's really all about the sides. So, yeah, fuck the turkey, too.
Fuck the turkey.
No, but fuck COVID
Trump,
more. Fuck COVID the most.
COVID absolutely ruined this entire year.
It did. But you know what cracks me up, though, is it's not going to all be magically. It's not like 2021 is going to be fabulous. 2021 is going to be a little bit better because we're not going to have a divisive orange piece of shit starting
Number 2.
shit all the time. Yeah, number 2. We are not going to have that constantly tweeting. I want to go back to the days where we don't have to hear from the president every single fucking day.
Right. I saw one on Twitter. It said, "Hey, did you see what Joe Biden tweeted last night?"
No, because he didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
because he
it?
didn't.
Is that, yeah, because he's fucking busy trying to fix shit. All right? I'm
Right.
excited about the new administration. I haven't even been on Facebook that much because I don't even want to hear like I was worried that there'd be a bunch of people on there. Oh, I'm so Trump's planning a coup and blah blah blah, and I was like, y'all need to shut up too because I don't want to hear any of that. Like, we have a new president-elect and a new vice president-elect, and it is happening whether Trump likes it or not, and I'm not gonna buy into the fears. I'm like, it is happening, it is going through, things are gonna get better. So I've had to take a break.
Well, we're gonna have the vaccine coming down the line.
Yes. I just heard some good news on the vaccine. So apparently by the end of the year, all the healthcare workers are going to be getting it. And I mean, if they don't choose, then they're kind of stupid. But and then it'll be available for everyone by April of next year. So that's at least some good news. I mean, and hey, if you don't want to take it, then don't take it. Because there's people who are like, I'm not taking it.
Are you
I
gonna,
don't take the flu vaccination.
Are you gonna take it?
Well, I figure that I am not one of the super important people that would get it in December anyways. So I figure that by April, we'll know, of
Safe
more
enough.
of the side effects and stuff. And so, yeah, I will go take it in April. I take the flu one. And I mean, some people don't like to take the flu one, and that's fine. They're convinced that if they take the flu one, they'll get sick. I've taken the flu one for the past 2 years now. Never got the flu. I mean, I'm not everyone though,
I've
so
never had
some
it.
people might. But I'm gonna take it. I'm a believer in vaccine. I'm a believer in science. I'm a believer in medicine. So.
No.
And I want to get back to traveling. I've got fucking places I gotta go.
I know. We need to go to Boston next year. We missed out this year because shit
Well,
hit the fan.
No, I know, but
Exactly.
Boston. Okay, so I already looked it up. I already looked up St. Patty's Day week again. So I don't think we should go next year, anyways. Number one.
Oh, yeah,
It happens
there's
in
the
March.
Yeah.
So, but number two, if we wait a year, I think St. Patty's Day is on a Friday.
Oh, okay.
So that would be a lot more fun because, and we could try to go. I really want to go to the show on fucking St. Patty's Day. And if I knew it was going to be on a Friday, I'd buy the tickets, so
All right.
be like, I'm getting them now, sell them.
All right, so that wraps up the Turkey Awards for the 2020. Hopefully, next year's a little bit different. But I guess we should end a little bit of giving thanks. Thank you.
On a positive note.
Thank you for the listeners who turn in to check us out all the time. Thank you to our friends that are healthy. Thankful for the people that we've met this year that meant a lot to us. Thankful for my kids.
Yeah.
Kids keep me grounded.
I would like to say thank you to my family. If you're listening, I doubt it, but no,
Why would they be?
I don't really listen to a lot of our episodes over again either because I already do them. But thank you to my family. I've realized through the past few years, and I had said this to my cousin before she died. We were talking about families and whatnot, and I go, I always thought that we had a fucked up family, growing up, because that's what you think, because that's your experience, right? And I'm like, I've realized more and more when I look around or I hear stories and everything, I'm like, dude, I'm lucky. Like, I have a good fucking family. I'm like, we're a bunch of idiots, but we're all good together. So thank you to my family.
A lot of families are all fucked up.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, my family's not even as fucked up as some of these other families. Like, I'm like, I've got nothing to bitch about when it comes to families. I'm like, I got a good fucking family. We got a couple of idiots. We got a couple of Trump humpers. But for the most part, we got a solid fucking family. And I love you guys.
Yeah. And we love all of our friends out there that listen to us. There's a...
I love our Kingman family, too. You all know who you are.
Yeah.
Without you, I would be even a bigger mess in this town, and so would MJ. We'd be fucking just total hot messes.
We do have a good circle of friends here, like-minded friends who keep us sane. Hey, thankful for Peter's introducing it to us. Peter's barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah, Peter! Thank you for your sauces.
I should have gotten a turkey so I could followed his recipe on it, but it's just gonna be me. So what am I doing?
And I was gonna cook. Well, we were gonna do the show last week. I was gonna cook, but guess what? Turns out like they were out of the fucking pork shoulder anyways. So that one's coming up. We're cooking that.
Yeah, and we're getting you on the phone, Peter, for
like
that
in December. In December. Yeah. Well, yeah, I already got the recipe from him. I got him to messenger it to me.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. So our extended Kingman family does go beyond Kingman. So.
Yeah.
All right. So. And on that note.
And thanks again to all the listeners.
Yeah. And follow us on social media, Reality Redemption, on all social media platforms. That will do it for this episode.
Love you guys and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Gobble gobble. We gotta clean up all these envelopes and turkey mess.
I know. There's turkey poop everywhere. These guys are nuts.
Yeah. Well, at least these turkeys will survive this year.
We're pardoning all of them.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with them after?
Give them as Christmas presents.
All right.
Yeah, you always wanted a pet turkey.
All right, we're out of here. Bye-bye.